Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today our topic is direct narration, and we will be looking at the punctuation of direct narration. The speech quoted in the exact words of the speaker is a direct speech or direct narration. It is always written within inverted commas. The inverted commas can be double inverted commas, mostly common in American English, or single inverted commas, mostly used in British English. Let's look at some examples. Sarah said, "We must recite Quran daily." Now, this sentence has two parts. The first part, Sarah said, is the reporting clause. We have a comma after it. The direct narration is quoted within the inverted commas. The first letter within the inverted commas is capital and it ends with a full stop. The full stop is inside the inverted commas. Let's look at the second example. "We must recite Quran daily," said Sarah. Now you can see that the reporting clause has been used at the end of the sentence. "We must recite Quran daily" is the direct speech beginning with a capital letter. But the last punctuation is a comma, said Sarah, and then we have the full stop. The reporting clause can also be used in the middle of the direct speech. Let's look at the third example. "We must," asserted Sarah, "recite Quran daily." Now one sentence has been broken into two parts. We must recite Quran daily. We must begins with a capital letter and ends with a comma inside the inverted commas. Asserted Sarah is the reporting clause and there is a comma after it. The second part of the direct speech begins inside the inverted commas, but the first letter is not capital this time. And the sentence ends with a full stop, and the full stop is inside the inverted commas. Let's look at the last example. "He cannot go," said Mrs. Ahmed. "Will he not attend the next class?" Over here, the first part of the direct speech begins with a capital letter and ends with a comma inside the inverted commas. Then we have the reporting clause, "said Mrs. Ahmed," which ends with a full stop. So one sentence is complete over here. Now a new sentence begins and it is indirect speech. The first letter inside the inverted commas is capital. Will he not attend the next class? Because this is a question, therefore it ends with a question mark. And notice that the question mark is inside the inverted commas. Rules for using direct speech. Now when you are writing a story, you need to write each direct speech on a new line. In a story, each new character's speech is started on a new line. The exact words of the speaker or speech is opened with speech marks, that is inverted commas or quotation marks. So there are three names for the inverted commas. So speech marks, inverted commas or quotation marks. Each line of speech is started with a capital letter. The lines of speech may end with a comma, exclamation mark or a question mark. The reporting clause may be used before, after or in the middle of the speech, and we have seen the examples on the previous slide. Ali said, "Ahmed is my brother." Ali said is the reporting clause, and there is a comma after it. Ahmed is my brother is a sentence and it ends with a full stop inside the inverted commas. "Samina is my sister," said Ali. "Samina is my sister" is the direct speech, ending with a comma inside the inverted commas. "Said Ali" is the reporting clause. May I leave? Now this is a question, so therefore it ends with a question mark inside the inverted commas. Asked Hamid. Stop, ordered the police officer. Stop is an assertive order, therefore it ends with an exclamation mark. Ordered the police officer is the reporting clause, and the sentence ends with a full stop. That's all for today. See you next time. Allah Hafiz. Jazakallah.